Hey guys, it's Austin. So today we are going to be doing a little Wet n Wild first impressions. Shit, I literally just remembered that I did not wet my sponge. BRB. So we're going to be doing a little first impressions over some Wet n Wild products. I've been watching a lot of YouTube and I just keep seeing these products pop up everywhere and I was like, shit, Ew, excuse me. I was like, let me just take my little ass to Walgreens and pick up some products because that's the closest thing to me, and it is currently 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 actually. So I went to Walgreens, I picked some products up. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 products for, with tax, $36.86. Okay, no, hang on. I had to subtract my my Red Bull. So I got the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation Stick in Soft Ivory. Then I got the Photo Focus Cucumber 3-in-1 Primer Water. Then I saw this and I was like, this is so pretty. It is the Liquid Catsuit, the High Shine Liquid Catsuit in Petal Poison. And then I got the Liquid Catsuit Shimmer Eyeshadow in the shade Cashmere Love. The Color Icon Bronzer in Sunset Strip Please. I got the Color Icon eyeshadow palette in Nude Awakening, which is this guy. Okay, so before we get started, let's get a little... So let's start off by prepping with the Cucumber Spray. I said it's a prep, set, and refresh spray. I was gonna grab the actual, that smells good. They have 3 different scents of these guys. They have a rose, the cucumber, and then a coconut. I'm not a big fan of coconut. It clogs pores. The smell of it reminds me of a coconut tequila that I threw up on. Rose kind of always irritates my skin a little bit. Nothing crazy, but like, also I don't like the smell of like rose fragrance like for like facial products. I love, like, I have a rose candle, I have rose incense. I love the smell of rose, but on my skin I'm just like, no, like, ugh, that's not luxurious. It's not, ugh. I love cucumber though. Cucumber is my favorite. Cucumber jewel pods, cucumber club specials at the bar, cucumber facial sprays. Ugh. That is an intense little sprayer. Wow. I'm just gonna press it in with my sponge. My skin is like so sensitive, like it like keeps getting red and blotchy. Ugh. I think it's because of my dogs. I think I'm low-key allergic to dogs, but we're gonna act like I never ever said that. My skin definitely feels tacky, which is good. Huh. I wasn't expecting that. Real quick, since this eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using are more darker cool tone shades, I'm going to do my eyes first just in case there's any fallout. I don't fuck up my foundation. Okay, so we did one eye off camera. I'm going to zoom you guys in just a little bit. Okay, this is like a really weird like frame, whatever. I know, shut up. So we're going to take this guy right here. We're going to start off by taking this burgundy shade with a MAC 217. Start by kind of tapping it into our crease. I should have blended that crease out. Oops. I'm not mad at them. Like, they perform really well, especially for this little palette being like, I think $5? Yeah, $5, $4.99. I'm not mad like at all. And then we take a MAC 221 and this top transition shade. And we're just gonna blend right at the edges with that guy. I'm gonna take the Morphe M513. I'm getting slightly different looks right now. It's okay. okay. It's okay. I don't know what this is called. I think it's an R36. It's from Morphe. It looks like a MAC 217. I'm gonna take this bottom transition shade here and put that kind of right here. That Morphe brush. We are gonna take the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit and I'm gonna apply a fair amount of this guy, and then I'm gonna take a MAC 252 before it dries and just blend it out. One more layer of that guy. I'm gonna take that 252 and I'm gonna pick up this kind of peachy type shade almost. And I'm actually just gonna pack it right on top of this just to give it more of like that pinkish kind of hue that the rest of the eye has, so that way it's all a little bit more cohesive, I guess. And I'm gonna do a wing liner, and for that I don't have a Wet n Wild liner. I just didn't grab one because I didn't care to. When I first started doing makeup, my favorite eyeliner was the Wet n Wild one. I don't believe it was called H2O. It may have been at the time. I know they're called H2O now. It may have been. But I remember the little ink pot thing was black and the tip of it, like the brush handle, was silver. And you'd unscrew it and it was like a brush tip. It was so good. And then I guess they reformulated it and redid the brush to where it was a felt tip. Oh. It's not as good, man. It's not as good. Like, when I tell you, my sister and my mom used it as well. Like, they're the ones that got me hooked on it because that's what I grew up using. That was the best eyeliner to this date that I've ever used. So this Benefit one is actually really, really, really nice. I've been using this one since the beginning of December on myself and clients, and it's so good. A little Morphe M507, and I'm going to dip into the black shade in this palette. And I'm going to smoke out this eyeliner. So I start directly at the wing. I just wiped excess product off so that way I could be a little bit more precise with my blending, so that way I don't blend too much black out. And then I'm actually going to take that 217 that we first used and kind of buff over that. And then take the big Morphe brush and just brush through it. I'm going to pop on lashes, brow, and we'll get to the skin. Oh my god, it's 11:30. It took me an hour to do this portion of my face. Alright, so we have brows, lashes, and mascara on. I put foundation on my forehead. I started to use this and I was like, wait, I need like to do a first impressions of it. So for my forehead, I just used the Hourglass Vanish because it's my absolute fucking favorite foundation. For brows, I used the Urban Decay Brow Blade in Dark Drapes. This guy is my absolute favorite for getting my little micro brow type moment. It makes them look real snatched and just like feathery and like model-esque, which is everything I go for. Lashes are Crystal Lashes in the style Foreign. These are my favorite lashes. Okay, so we're gonna take the Photo Focus Stick Foundation in Soft Ivory. They don't have a lot of shades, and the one that I figured I would be, they were out of, which would be the Classic Ivory, I believe, which is a light neutral. This one's a light warm. I am gonna do a good little coat of it because stick foundations are typically like more medium coverage, and I want a little bit fuller coverage. And I'm going to be using the IT Cosmetics Airbrush Flawless Complexion Brush. And I'm going to be kind of pressing it like into the skin so that way it kind of pushes the product into the skin and creates more of a airbrush effect. It's not bad, I don't hate it. I'm going to do a little bit more. I feel like kind of sitting on top of my skin. I'm going to switch over to a sponge and see that kind of does. It's alright. It's not my favorite foundation stick. I mean, for like $5.99, it's not bad. It low-key reminds me of...
Sorry, I'm not sure how to help with that. I'm still learning.
Shut up, bitch. I wasn't talking to you, weirdo. Always listening. It kind of reminds me of the Makeup Forever Ultra HD stick. But better. The Ultra HD stick and my skin do not get along. My skin doesn't look nearly as bad as it would with that foundation, but bring it down a little bit because this is a little peachy. Now, to be fair, I don't have like the smoothest, like supple skin. I do have pretty dehydrated, textured skin, but I do, what's it called? I don't know what I'm trying to say right now. I do exfoliate, so my skin's a lot better than it used to be, but just so where I feel like sometimes sticks can create a little bit of a texture issue, which is typically what I face with a lot of foundations. But with sticks, it's easier because like you can see like I'm like pushing hard and like kind of pushing that product into my pores, which I mean you shouldn't do because that's not good for your pores because it can tend to clog them and break your skin out. But to get my skin looking smooth, because I didn't use like a pore filling primer or anything. Okay, low-key though, she's not mad at it because it's sitting on my skin a lot better than a lot of foundations do. Like, there is no way I just found my new favorite drugstore product. Like, there's no way. Like, I'm low-key a little shook because I was like blending it in, and the more I kind of loaded up, like the more it smoothed. Bitch. Like, some like do not want to like stick to my nose at all for whatever reason. I don't know. Some of them just do not. But I'm not having issues with this one like separating and being all weird on my nose. I will definitely have to set. For concealer, we're just going to go in with a little Tarte Shape Tape. Just a wee bit. I am shocked to the core right now. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna bronze real quick. Okay, wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna lightly set my face real quick with the Absolute Powder and Absolute Pesh, I believe. Oh. An Absolute Pearl from Lancome. This is my absolute favorite setting powder. Okay, so normally I'm not a big fan of setting my face just because I feel like it enhances my texture normally, or it just looks a little too heavy. But with stick foundations, I find that I kind of have to, or else like if I do touch, it's going to be really noticeable as opposed to a liquid, because like liquids are more so self-setting a little bit more than a cream is. So I'm going to take some MAC Studio Fix powder in NC10 and set my under eye. I take my setting powder and I set all the way up until I see where my eyes kind of crease and fold where like my bags start. And that's where I stop putting powder, just so that way I don't emphasize creasing or anything like that. And that's basically where I know to pull my shadow down to kind of set it, and so that way my eyeshadow still has something sticky to adhere to. So I'm gonna finish up my under eye real quick and we'll get back to complexion. So we're gonna take the Color Icon bronzer in Sunset Striptease, little MAC 116. I'm gonna start, hang on, I'm blind. We're gonna start by just kind of laying the product down. Their bronzer formula is really nice, like it's really nice. This is a really good shade for lighter complexions. It builds really nicely. I am an NC15 from MAC. I repeat like the same things over and over. But I'm an NC15 from MAC for anybody that is the same and you're interested in this foundation. I actually really like the foundation. Like, I'm looking at myself and I'm like, wow, I'm snatched right now. Okay, I don't have a blush from them, so I'm just gonna use my favorite blush. It's the Tarte Party. I hate saying that. It's literally like P-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-A-R-T-Y. It's literally like the lightest pink, but it adds like just like a nice little touch of color and like luminosity to the skin. Like if you're not a big blush person, which I actually am, I love blush. I used to hate blush. I used to only wear bronzer. It's crazy to think, because now I do blush with literally every look that I can. So I have a Wet n Wild highlighter that I've had for a minute. Like I've used them before, but it's a little too dark for me and I don't want to fuck this face up. So we're not gonna use it today. It's good on me when I'm tan, but it's way too, like, you can see like the gray stripe right here when I face forward and I'm not into that. So I'm actually gonna set my face real quick with the cucumber spray. I'm gonna take the butt into my beauty blender. I'm just gonna press everything in. I'm gonna take my Fort de France highlighter from NARS and just a larger eyeshadow blending brush. And I'm gonna start laying this down. Bounce my beauty blender over the edges right here real quick just to soften her up. I'm gonna take Soar lip liner from MAC and just overline my lips. Now we're gonna take the, what is this called? The High Shine Liquid Catsuit in Petal Poison. Okay, you guys, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Oh wait, I'm getting way too ahead of myself. The cucumber spray, I'm a fan of. One, because it smells so good. The Wet n Wild stick foundation, I'm a fan of it. I am shook. I am shook. Like, I feel like my skin looks pretty good, honestly. I feel like I feel a little accentuated through here, but that could be because I haven't really drank water in the past 24 hours, so. For $5, bitch. Color Icon bronzer. Bitch, this shade is good. I'm obsessed with this. This is gonna go into like my everyday pile because I'm bronze without being orange or too bronze or too much, which is usually like my issue because I love using like 6 bronzers, but that one did it for me. The eyeshadows, honestly, I don't hate them. Not at all. I probably won't be reaching for this too much unless I plan on doing like this exact look, just because I'm not a big cool tones fan, but like something in me was like looking at him and I was like, grab the cool tones, grab the cool tones. So I grabbed them and I'm here for it. It's cute. It's definitely a look for itself. I think grabbing all the products together, I think I did like a really nice fun and fresh look. And this, I'm obsessed. I'm gonna go back and like literally buy all of them because there was like maybe like 6 shades in like this formula that, bitch, I kind of need because sickening. The High Shine Liquid Catsuit, this was probably, so I don't hate it on my lips at all. Like this is kind of what I go for, but I feel like I have to load up so much on my lips and it kind of pulls on my lips that I actually like, I hate when things like pull on my lips, like even when I'm like stretching it out, like it was pulling, like it was, but like Now that they're on, it feels super smooth and like creamy and like almost like a lip oil on the lips. Like, it doesn't feel super thick. It's not sticky. Like, I'm here for it. But the application process is, well, I'll work it out. Just put a little bit more oil in there or something, just like so that way it just doesn't drag on my motherfucking lips. Because other than that, I'm here for it, sis. I'm here for it. But girl, I look good. Final review of all the products. Like a 9 out of 10. This pulling on my lips like literally drops at a full point. Like, ugh. But you guys, I'm shook. I'm shocked. I'm quaking, if you will. Oh my gosh, I just want to. So yeah, you guys, that's it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys pick some of these products up and hopefully they work out for you the way they did for me. And I hope you guys find some bomb-ass products on a budget. So I'll see you guys next time. Who knows when that will be? It could be next year. It could be tomorrow. Could be in a month. Who the fuck knows with me? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you... I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm just gonna go because I need to take pictures and it is... oh, it is 12:16, so I've been doing this for almost 2 full hours. Okay. So yeah, thank you guys. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, bell notification. I heard it doesn't work. I don't know. I'm not popular, so you let me know. And give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. If you give it a thumbs down, I understand. Peace out, guys.